Normally, under normal circumstances, we rehearse at OSU Newark. Universities across Ohio, they want their students on campus, so any outside group was not allowed to be on campus. We had two options when the pandemic hit. We either would close our doors and pause until the pandemic's over, or find an alternative space. So we were able to find this warehouse, because this is also my husband and this is our family business, Clarity Medical. And we just purchased the property a little over a year ago. So we had warehouse space that we could rehearse the orchestra. We also rehearse our youth symphony and our chamber strings here as well. We decided we should go virtual because we just didn't have all the information we needed.
I have felt very fortunate because I've seen a lot of people in different cities, all of my colleagues around the United States who just haven't had many opportunities at all. So I feel really lucky to have had the chances to play concerts that I have had with this group.
The good news is that all of the members of the orchestra are vaccinated, and I think that gives us a comfort. We're also abiding by the CDC guidelines with regard to mask wearing while in rehearsals and indoors. We had to do that in order to make music at all. And it's just remarkable to me to see how resilient musicians are, how badly we need to make music together.
The boatmen dance, the boatmen sing, the boatmen up to everything. And when the boatman gets on shore, he spends his cash and works for more.
Unfortunately, I had COVID in a pretty bad case of it in January, so I didn't see my wife or children really at all for 2 weeks. Long term, it's hard to tell if you've sustained any damage in your lungs. My resonance has remained the same, and I think, breathing may be a little more limited sometimes. Maybe you're a little short of breath more than you may have been prior to that. But time will tell, I think, and you can do exercises and things to help with that.
Snapshots of Summer came about 10 years ago, actually, and it was written for the Newark Granville Youth Symphony. And so when I was writing it, it was really about like a day in the life. How calm it is here, how peaceful, the sounds, the colors and stuff that we see. I've had pieces on this year from other ensembles where the streaming issues were an issue. So then it's almost worse than not even seeing at all because it gets cut in and out. And so when you're sort of telling your friends and families, hey, any of you can watch it now because you don't have to fly to this city to see it, and they tune in, and then there's streaming issues, that becomes, hard.
There is nothing worse than performing a piece and then hearing dead silence at the end. We need to have that applause, that recognition, that satisfaction that comes from that. And it's one thing to make music alone, and it's quite another to share it with others. And that's what music and art is meant to be. It's meant to be shared with others.